Apple device, right?
Nah.
Apple device.
No, I'm
I was
playing. Go
waiting.
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
gave
Go
you
ahead.
a shot. I
Go
said, you
ahead.
know
Go
what?
ahead, Kurt. Go ahead,
I'm gonna
Kurt.
let
Go
him. I'm
ahead.
gonna let him live. I'm gonna.
We got the intro.
Day 3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am C-Mac. On the left of me, I have my brother. And on the right of me, I got the one, the only, Big Chris.
DJ Big Chris, the Grand Imperial Big Chris, aka the Walking Big Body.
I can't.
On the drive to the driveway. We did it your way and try it our way. Now sit back and have some fun, buckle your seatbelts, and let's have a conversation.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's going on, my brothers? How's everything
What's good,
doing?
Slim?
How was your week, man?
Everybody, I'm good. So far, so good. First and foremost, though, let's give the thanks to the Almighty, my Lord and Savior
Yes.
Jesus Christ,
Jesus.
because we can't do nothing. We can't do nothing without Him, but we can do everything with Him. So,
Absolutely.
you know, it could have been
Okay,
anywhere
so-
in the world, but you're here with us tonight. I would like to say I appreciate y'all. So even if we get 1, 2, 1 million, I would like to say thank y'all for joining us. Today's episode is going to be about health is wealth, and how that is, you know, how we could talk about that and how it's like detrimental to like the Black community and let's say every other community as well, but mainly our community. You know what I'm saying? Which is a very important topic that, you know, that should be discussed every day, honestly, because it's definitely when, you know, with the meaning of health is wealth, it is definitely wealth to have your health. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh yeah, it's worth more than money.
you know, you better believe it. Worth way more than money. Even though the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is the sole controller, we control nothing. But we can, yes, His will will be done. But we can help out with, you know, we can help our, you know, our own selves out as well as, you know,
body is a temple.
Yeah, exactly. You know, especially, you know, controlling what we put in, you know, what we eat and, you know, and working out and stuff like that. Always, you know what I mean? I always thank God, honestly, first and foremost, of course. But for y'all fellas, you know what I mean? For my twin brother and my brother from a different mother, Anvil Cole, I always thank God, man. That's a testimony. I always thank God for sending Anvil over to me, man. For getting my life together. You know what I'm saying? It's
Absolutely.
God that sent them. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to, you know, just give you your flowers, of course, while you're alive. You know what I'm saying? Just to say thank you, because I look back, bro, in that 2002, or the beginning beginning of 2003. And like dudes was just, you know what I mean? You get comfortable, especially when you get a lady and stuff like that. You know, we got really, you feel me? Like we got really comfortable.
Yes.
And it wasn't a good sight. And I appreciate the Lord sending Anvil, because Anvil was like, yo, I remember to this day, he was like, yo, come on, man. Nah, come on. Yo, you came to the house. He's like, come on. Like we out. We going to the gym. I remember we was all going to goals at that time.
Yes.
And that's when I remember I was getting married too. That May. That's why I say it was the beginning of 2003. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, my discipline, praise Jesus Christ, my discipline was everything. You feel what I'm saying? You know, now I do it
religiously.
You know what I'm saying?
Effortlessly,
but also religiously. Because I say religiously because we used to work out. We worked out for over 10 years together. But in the last couple years, I've been doing it going in by myself. That's why I say religiously. I just keep going. And like I said, I just wanted to give you your flowers and just say thank you to Christ first, foremost, for bringing you in my life. You know, you was always in my life since we was young, but just to give you your flowers and say thank you for just showing me the way that health is wealth. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to give you your flowers.
I appreciate my brothers.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you as well. You and Kurt, man. I still brag about the time I see both of you knuckleheads with 120, 130 on your arms on each arm. So since that day, I was motivated. I thought to myself that I would get there, and well, I didn't get all the way there. I got up to 100 on each arm, but right now I'm ready. I'm ready to have one of them 130s on each arm, man. I could do it.
We don't need to see in my journey, like I said, I found a passion in it because I wanted to look a certain way. Like I've always told people, I wanted to look a certain way. So that's what drove me to actually start that. And again, like even when, Kurt remember that day, to me, it was just as much as you say, I was a supporter for you.
Yeah.
And, as far as pushing you to do that, I also needed that push as well. You get what I'm saying? So even though, I was a blessing to you, you were a blessing to me as well. You know what I mean? All you guys. So it's just like, as far as everything, even going past that, because physical attributes, I'm trying to get in the physical aspect as far as looking a certain way, and it became a passion. It became something that I had to do, like brushing my teeth. I get up, I have to start my day at the gym. You get what I'm saying? But you also taught me, and I never even spoke to you about that. Even the times when we were at Prada together, and we were going through every single day. I would come in with my, food and stuff. As much as I was putting into the gym, and trying to change my physical attribute, I wasn't changing my internal, what I was taking in. And you were the one that was actually showing me, because it became something health-wise for you where you had to do that. But some of the things that you found worked for you, I started taking a little piece from it and started implementing in myself and what I was doing on my day-to-day. So I can't just, like I said, as much as I was for you, you were for me. You understand? So it's definitely, like I said, each one teach one. You get what I'm saying? And it's like I said, whatever positive I can give, trust me, you guys gave me plentiful positive, positivity. So, absolutely. Like I said, I have to give you guys all my flowers, the flowers as well, because, it's not, like I said, it takes a community. And I believe even from Chadwick days of us being, back and forth and just, the growth from there, we stay together after all these years, even though we don't see each other on a day-to-day basis. Love is always there. You understand? So yeah, definitely. I can't just take all of it. You guys definitely played a part in my life.
Definitely.
I think Anvil King has come a long way, because he used to be a hater. He used to hate on my parking spot. I don't know if you guys remember when the mall used to catch the bus on the slant. I used to park my car right there when I had to act. And he came out one day, he was like, "Yo, Big, you'll never get a ticket. You always park right up front. You'll never get a ticket." Stop hating, Bill.
Nah, you had a nicer car, so I had to take your spot. You had a nicer car, so I had to take your spot.
No, he's always been a solid brother. Always spoke, man. Never. It was always a level of respect,
It's
always. Every day it's a learning. Like I said, I'm still growing. I'm still, I have a lot of imperfections in myself, but it's just like, like I said, like I said, every day is a learning experience and a growing experience, you know what I mean? Just to take from what my mistakes are and try to make it a little bit better, you know what I mean? And I can tell you that I fall flat a lot of times. So, even as recent, I fell flat, but, like I said, I have to pick myself up and try to change and move forward. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely.
That's one thing with working out, man. You know, sometimes you fall, but you best believe you better get back up and keep focused, man. You know.
But
Yeah.
Go ahead.
because honestly, man, that's why health is definitely wealth, because even with the physical attributes, what comes with working out afterwards, if you stay disciplined. But I say that to say, it's the mental, like, well, we all say, like, we all basketball fans, so a lot of times, when I'm coaching and things of that nature, we tell the kids, because the kids can be like really skillful when it comes to basketball. So we always tell them too, like, let the game come to you and just play the game. It doesn't make a difference how nice you are, because you could be the most skilled player out there. But when the 90% of the mental is not there, then it doesn't mean nothing. So the thing that's so important about health and your journey on getting better is definitely the mental capacity of it all. Your mental capacity has to be disciplined. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. Like to get up. Let's say, for example, when especially the work that we do, we gotta get up crack at dawn, running around a whole bunch of children all day long. And when we're done, it's like, I know for me, I'm like, goodness gracious, man, we've been up since like 5 o'clock in the morning. It's that extra push that's hard. So you need that mental capacity to get through that workout. You understand
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? To me, that in itself is just like, goodness, man, if you could get through that, then you're on the right path, man, of getting your physical and your mental together.
Well,
it's all adjustments.
Yeah,
cool.
Hey man, again, man, I want to give you both your flowers too. I appreciate it, man. That y'all know what I went through when we were young and all that, and I thank Jesus for you both as well. It was hard for me to transform to where I am at today, man, and I thank y'all for pushing me and all that, because again, you know what my life was in the past. So to where I am today, man, salute to both y'all cats. Cause I can go to Express, man, and wear a suit, bro. A suit, you know what I'm saying? For the compliment.
It's just the little things. Look at that. It's the little things. Little things.
So
little things.
Yo, man, and I'm glad to be down, man. And I see Big Chris. He joining the team, getting right, looking young. You know what I mean? Because it's about preserving ourselves too. You know what I'm saying? We don't. How my grandmother used to say, first preservation of law is you, and if you don't love you or take care of you, you can't do nothing for nobody else. So
absolutely,
I appreciate y'all, man. And,
yeah, what happened with me was,
I was about to pull you in, Chris, and see, like, what was your journey to get there to where you at now?
Okay, so about 6 years ago, I had a conversation with my mother, and I was retaining water. You could see it; my shoes didn't fit the same. And I said, we're going to be on a two-year plan. I talked to my doctor, who was on a 2-year plan. I dieted off and on. I did the keto, dropped 14, 30, and, put it back on. Every physical that I got was stellar. Blood pressure, 128/79. No high sugars, nothing. Heart rate, fine. Stress tests, fine. And I had 3 doctors over a 4-year, because I don't have a regular doctor. So it's the doctor in turn. I had one for 2 years and I had a new one, and now my new doctor. Everything with you is fine, except you're obese. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And then my knees started to fail. Not like Kurt knows. When I got to his house, it took me 5-10 minutes to get myself together. You know what I mean? For the hill, just the hill, walking up a hill, walking up a 30-foot hill. You know what I mean? So I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I asked a few people, that had actually done what I did. I got sleeve surgery.
Yeah.
And there were some fears, but when I sat down to talk to the doctor, he leveled everything out. Because when people input on your decision, regardless if they know you, love you, don't like you, or whatever, it's always going to be a jaded response. You have to go to the source and stick with the people that actually support you. Like when I told Kurt was like happy I was going to do something. When I told people in my, a choice few in my family, they were happy I was going to do something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
My mother said, I'm happy you're going to do this. I need you to do all the research you can so that you know how your body's going to react and you'll be ready for it. She never told me not to do anything that was going to, be good. So I did it because everything was fine with me, but I couldn't drop the weight and keep it off. And I'm 55 now. I'm a double nickel, so I had to figure out, okay, let me try this and see what happens. I sat down and talked with the doctor. He said, yeah, well, where you are, I can get you down 180 to about 200 pounds.
That's fire.
I said, you shitting me. Excuse my language. You are kidding. He's like, no, this is going to be easy. Because everything with me is fine. You understand what I'm saying, Bill? Like a lot of people that get this surgery have other underlying issues.
Right.
When the doctor found out I had no underlying issues, it was like, oh, this one's a walk in the park.
Facts.
Right.
So we did another stress test, and that doctor, who was a specialist, not just a doctor that does everything, he only did heart. He said, you have a healthy heart for a 55-year-old man. And I think I told Kurt this. And he said, let me stop. Any 55-year-old man, not a 55-year-old obese man, but any 55-year-old that comes in my office in shape or whatever, your heart is as healthy as his.
Goodness gracious.
I said to myself, I'm on the right track.
Right.
And it was difficult. It was difficult, but it was for the purpose of where I am now. 4 months ago, if I come home, if I had 6 bags of groceries in the car, Vil, Kurt, Corey, I'm trying to bring up all 6 bags. So I don't want to
we all do.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I understand your journey.
And I mean, I got bags all the way up my arm.
Yep, that used to be me.
Now
I'm still like that.
Something in the car, I'm hopping down the stairs. I'm coming back up. You know what I mean? I get to work.
Right.
I'm as much as I was able to do my job. It's easier to do my job now. I can do more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can do more. I can move things around. I don't need nobody to come help me do nothing. I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm 76 pounds down since January 20th.
Wow.
So
Proud of you.
it's working out, and I'm doing about maybe 3 to 4 pounds a week.
That's
And
fire, bro.
That don't sound like nothing.
It
But
is though.
I don't hop off until January of next year. You know what I'm saying? So you do the math on that. That's going to be about at this rate. I'm going to do what he said, 180 to 200 pounds.
That's
You know
dope.
what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's
You
dope.
don't know how excited I was a few weeks back when I broke into the 3s.
Proud of
You
you.
feel me?
That's
I
dope.
broke into the 3s. I was like, I ain't seen that number in a while. That's where, because I hadn't weighed myself in a while. I was like, okay, let's go check and see where we at. And then I looked at that. I was like, yo, that's a big number.
That's
I'm
that
in the 3s.
motivation though. That's
I'm
that
in the 3s.
motivation.
And that's when you'll see me in the video. I was trying the elliptical, and I'm on the treadmill right after, and then I'm lifting weights because I know a lot of people that work out say, okay, you do your cardio, then you lift, then you do more cardio. With what's going on in my body, I have to do cardio first because I have to burn the sugar.
Warm up. Yeah. Okay.
I have to burn the sugar so that the weight training can burn fat.
Yes, sir.
If I do it the opposite way, the sugars, it'll sit, or however it works out. I just have to go by the regimen that the doctor, and because the doctor does this, that's who I got to listen to.
Got you.
I got to listen to him until I go sit down. He said, okay, this is how I want you to do it now. But every time I call him, they're like, and I owe it all to God.
All day
They say
long.
you're a marvel because everybody throws up, Vil. I ain't threw up once. Everybody
Nice.
has problems with gas and all that kind of jazz because they literally cut your stomach. So it's like your stomach ain't got a lot to work with right now.
Yeah.
Right,
I ain't had
right.
none of them problems. The only problem I'm having right now, and it's only been like maybe a week or so, is I'll cook something and I know it's 4 ounces, man, and I can't finish it. You know, it's frustrating. And then I gotta wait to drink the water because then, you know, if I drink water right after the meal, it's gonna go right through me and my body's not gonna get the nutrients out of the food I just ate.
Right.
So I'm like, I feel like some days I feel like I'm a robot just eating pills. You know what I'm saying? Remember RoboCop that used to put the baby food in his back? That's how that's how I feel some days. Like, yo, I just have a shake, let it go, man. That's the part that's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm hungry and I'm starving myself. It's that when I do eat, man,
Can't finish it.
You know, I can't finish it, man. I can't finish it. I
Well,
just had talking to Kurt. I had 4 little tiny meatballs, and I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna be able to drink some water. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
So they got it down to
a science.
Yeah, they got it down to the science for you. That's what's
Yeah.
up. No, I mean, like I said, your journey, I'm glad you actually shared it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of people, I mean, everyone is different. Something
That's a
health
fact.
related that brought you to that temple to actually do something better for yourself. You know, I always had a passion for it. And that's just what, you
That's
know,
how
like I
I am
said,
now.
you know what I mean? I just always had a passion for it. So even like I go like a day and I didn't work out, I'm like I feel unaccomplished.
Yo,
You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like
chime
I
in.
didn't do what I was supposed to do today. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, let me
That's what,
chime
and it's
in.
good because your day go by so quick and you got
Wait.
so much stuff going on. I love to
Tell me
start
about
my day. I love to
That's
start my day just to get it out the way. So
yup.
a lot of adjustments. Like C Mick was saying, like he had adjustment that he had to make, you know what I mean, to do that. And I had to make adjustments too, because where I was coming from, the retail world, not to where I'm at now, my day starts early. And it's harder for me to now start my day because I have to start it super early, earlier than I normally ever start, you know, what I mean, start my day. So instead of me getting to the gym at 6 o'clock every morning now, I have to somehow try to get there at 4:30
Yeah,
every
that's nuts.
morning. And
That's nuts.
that's an adjustment. You understand? So, but go ahead, cool.
So check it. So how I do now, right? I'm all over the daggone place. So yo, how I do now, which you'll be able to do now too. I don't care where I'm at in the school. I use the school, man, every single day, 12:45. I'm working out. Yesterday I couldn't do it because I had too much going on, my daughter and all that. I was upset. I don't like missing one day. My brother, no. He'll he fixes me up all the time. Yo, Corey, it's just one day, man. But I have come so far, man, and I'm disciplined now to the fact, even if I miss a day, I'm gonna get mine in.
Yeah,
Right.
got you. Okay.
Huh?
No, I said that's how you do it though.
No, because this is my word, right? I go to the gym because they got the pull-up bar. You could walk around, jog, and all. I do all that. But if it's a different day, like a C day or something like that, yo, I find a corner in the auditorium. I'm getting busy. Like today, I'm getting busy. I worked out for 20 minutes, man, and I was drenched.
Yeah, but see, sometimes that's the misconception right there. Like a lot of people think you have to work out for hours or
Yes,
an
sir.
hour and
Talk
a
to me,
half.
bro.
You don't, yo, man, you don't have to do that. Like that is
Mm-mm.
definitely a misconception, especially how old, you know, the older you get, the less it's like the less you know you don't want to put your body through that much punishment. You know what I'm saying? That's why you just got to do it in like intervals, stuff like that. Like you know you can still work out every day, but you don't want to abuse it to the point to where like you can't walk and stuff like that because your body don't heal.
Yo,
Like
come on,
how we
son.
I'm being honest, your body
Come
don't
on.
heal like how we used to. Like
It
right?
doesn't.
It doesn't. Like, remember, Phil, when
Mm-mm.
we used to work out, bro, people be crazy. Like, when I tell them our workouts, how we used to start, just our warm up. When we used to
Yeah.
warm up, we used to do 30 pull-ups, 30 dips, 30,
Yeah.
and like about what,
I
100
remember
push-ups.
that.
Yeah, 100 push-ups.
Yo, I used to thought y'all was crazy, B.
Yeah, but when I tell people that now, people think we're crazy. That in itself took us like maybe 20 minutes, and then we started. Then
Working out.
That's why I'm like, yo, when I was working out with you dudes, and I say, yo, this is the workout is done, right? Y'all talking about, nah, we about to work out now. I'm like, what?
And then
Yeah, man.
That's warm up.
Yeah, that was the warm up, and then we used to do our full routine. After the full routine, we used to play ball for like another hour. Like, we used to literally get it in 4 days out the week.
Sometimes the opposite. Sometimes the opposite. We start off balling and then go into our workout.
The fact, and then, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we old man time is there. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
What, son? Come on.
Yo, I'm just being honest. Just being honest. Like, yo, yesterday I went to the gym. I played ball for like maybe about 45 minutes with this kid. Sometimes the kids is not even all that good, but yo, you can't still keep up with them. Like, I'm like, dang, is it really? Is that time to give it up? Is that time to give it up? Because
we're not as nimble.
Nah, we not spring chicken.
No, we're not spring chicken.
Spring
Absolutely
chickens,
not.
Yeah.
Spring chickens.
Yo,
you're not spring chickens, huh?
Nah, son. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, don't get it twisted. I turn up, but that turn up, you're gonna feel after that effect. So, you know what I mean?
That body talks back to you. Whoa, it talks a lot back to you.
I need a good leg workout.
I have a goal.
Oh, you're not gonna like mine. You're not gonna be able to go to work.
Yo, I need it, son.
My goal is not so much a certain weight. I know I'm gonna lose a lot of weight, but my goal is I got a pair of Jabos that I had in '98. Remember the Jabos?
Yeah, you trying to get into it?
Yo, son,
yeah.
I could probably sell these online for like $250, $300 because they don't make them like that no more.
Absolutely.
I only wore them one time back then. I had a fresh pair of Wiley's. I remember the night. It's crazy what we remember. And I got them. I still got them. And I tell you what, I'm gonna get into those pieces right there, and I'm gonna put a post up.
Nice.
Back in my 98 Jabos. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm heading. You know, and I want to get how I'm going to up my workout. Hopefully by the end of the summer. In the fall, I want to be able to walk to Planet Fitness, work out, and then walk home.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? You know
what
I'm saying?
That's a workout, man.
Yeah. But you think about it. When I get on the treadmill, I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at the calories. I'm checking my heart rate. I'm looking at women walking by with half or nothing on. If I walk there at 5 o'clock when I get home, I'll get there by 5:45. Before you know it, you're there. That 45 minutes won't be much because you just walking outside. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, I call for a ride home if I work out too hard when I get to the gym. But why not ride the bike? Do that, I don't have a bike.
Well, it's time to get one.
Oh, I'm gonna get that Peloton. It's gonna go right over there.
Nah, get up outside, man. It's nice outside. Go outside. That's why I got my bike 2 years ago, and I ain't going front. I can't. Now it's nice outside. I want to change up I'm thinking. I'm like processing things and how to do it. I'm gonna cut my time in the gym and start going outside and do the riding. Do the riding to the park. Do a nice quick set, and then ride back. You know what I mean? Just to get my cardio in and then my calisthenics in. But I want to like probably go to the gym probably twice a week, if not 3. And then the rest is like all outside.
Yo, we should
all outside. I'm with it. I'm with it. We can walk.
That's what I want to do.
We can or something.
Where you want to go to Bridge?
No,
I'm with that.
Bridge?
I can't do the Bridge. I'm scared of heights.
Hey, yo, Big Chris.
I can't do.
Really?
Yeah,
me too.
I don't
Me too.
do
I'm not working. Yeah,
my sister's the same way, man. They won't go across the bridge. I'm there all the time. Yo, I not last year. Last year we didn't get a chance to do it, but the year before that, Kenny and I, every Thursday we used to ride from where we at all the way across the Beacon. We hit that strip, Main Street, go all the way up to that hotel that looks over to the it's so beautiful over there in Beacon, bro. And then you go up to what's that hiking trail that we used to go up to Breakneck?
Beacon?
Yeah, over there in Beacon. And then we don't go up there. We just right up there, hit and turn right back around and come back. When we come back, we hit Main Street. We'll stop at a local pub or whatever the case may be, chill out. They'll get something. I'll just drink my water. They'll drink their beer, and they just chill. We used to do that every Thursday. Every Thursday, we used to take our bike. Everyone met up here, and then we just rode all the way across Beacon. It was a nice little thing to do, man. Just ride. We socializing. You know what I mean? So it was nice. Put your music on and just zone out.
My legs hurt thinking about riding across the bridge.
I ain't gonna front. It's actually easier.
Though, big. When you get inside, big.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Now I said but peep it though, big. Once you're able to fit into the Jabos,
exactly, you should be able to.
250, you can go down. Right. You can go down to 250. You can go down to 250. Walk through with your Wallies on. You feel me? Go up to 145. You know what I mean? Possibly find some more Jabos and all that.
The problem is, man. Even as a big dude, I was a heartthrob, man. I'm a hunk. It's a lot of issues. You know what I'm saying? When I just come through, like, and I always got on something exotic. So it's gonna be tough, but it is what it is. I'm up for the battle. I'm up for the battle, man.
You really literally lost your calling, right?
That's a fact.
Talk about, as a heartthrob,
Hey, how many guys got their own stickers, man?
Talk to him, big.
It is what it is, man.
Hey yo. But nah. Also too, it's crazy because I was in the mall this past weekend. I'm really thinking about investing and getting one. They got a store with all the electric bikes, like whether it's a regular bike, the pedal, they come with that. But they got the motor, they got the Ninja motorcycles in there though. They go up to 45 miles an hour. Like we can even get one. You know what I mean? I don't know if it sounds corny or whack, but I'm with something like that. I could save gas. I could ride to work. All that.
I suggested that. I suggested that to someone that actually rode bikes, and because they're from the city. Kima's husband. He came up and he's into fitness like I am. So, but he is on a bike all the time. So they're in the Bronx. So they just go back and forth. I mean, they just ride. So I told him what I do, and he was like, "Yo, I should come up here. Y'all should come up here and do." I was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one of them electric bikes." He cursed me out. He was like, no. Then you're not trying to work out. You get an electric bike. You're trying to help. Because he's more of a fitness, so he wants the physical aspect. But I told him like they do both. The electric ones, electric bikes now, they do both. You don't have to turn the electric part on where you can actually go up a hill easy. You can actually just leave it as a pedal and do that. And it's both back and forth. And they go up to like 30 miles an hour. You know what I mean? So I was thinking about getting one of those because they're nice.
Nah, but I'm talking about the actual bike, like the motorcycles itself, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Fire.
Oh, really?
Fire. Like real talk, like they $27.99. You got to see them. They fire. Like they look like the bike, and like he said, but you got to get the only thing is you got to, you do got to get it insured. You know what I mean? But the highest it goes is 45 miles an hour. But you could it's something good, like locally, like for what we do, you can ride the bike to work and you don't have to spend no gas, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they got, but it's just so much.
Darren, charge it back.
Facts.
Here's one.
Bro, and that's not it. No, that's the mode. Nah, dog, I gotta show y'all.
It looks like an actual bike.
Motorcycle.
Like an actual ninja bike.
Motorcycle.
Wow.
Yes, bro. Like real talk. Like OD. Hold
I'm gonna
on.
look it up. And it says 2,700.
Yup. $27.99. This is what they hold on. This is what they look like. Where's that?
Okay. Oh, damn! Like our actual bike.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's your
I
real
just
bike.
said that like 20. I just and look, and they cheaper here. They on Amazon they only 1,200. This one is the one I like
Yeah.
right here, the Venom
So
20.
somebody flipping that. They got
Yeah,
it in store for
that you know
27. They sell it. That's a nice hustle.
it. You know it. That piece right there, they got one that look like a monster. Yeah.
Mm.
This
I was
thing got
thinking
pedals
about
on
doing
it?
that piece too.
Not the actual bike. They
No,
don't have
it's
the
a
pedals.
regular
It's a
bike.
bike,
It's a regular
Oh, it's a
bike,
regular
motorbike.
son.
motorcycle.
But it's
It's a regular
electric.
bike, son.
Boogie
It's
woogie woogie.
electric. Word, facts. Yo,
Oh, that's what's
these are
up.
it. Oh, yup. And it's even more. Like they got more and more. Like,
I seen something on the news this morning about them lithium batteries blowing up.
oh, God, man, come on, Bi.
No, I'm serious. I didn't make that up. I saw it on the
And
news
this
this
is the
morning.
one right here. Like,
In New York. In New York City, they've had the most lithium battery explosions in the
This-
nation.
yeah, this is the one I want right here, though.
That black on black.
Let me get that.
Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
that's
That's
the
it.
one right there.
Hell.
That piece is
Holy
like
shit.
it's like the monster, like the monster. My man got the monster one like that, but it's real, like you know what I mean. But yeah, but like anyways, you know, but like let's get back on topic as far as you know what I'm saying. Like like when it comes to good health, I think a lot of people also.
Yes, sir.
I think that plays a major part
It does.
What's that?
in consistency. Your eating habits. Like the
Yes.
consistency, because like sometimes honestly it depends on a person's body too. You can work out all the time. You can do this. You can do that. Some people body their metabolism is just faster than others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We all chemically made up different.
You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I think that's kind of like basically, you know, if you have a good eating habit and try not to eat as late, I think honestly you can maintain your health. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say without working out because you need both of those to
maintain.
get what you're trying to get
Balance.
to maintain.
Nice balance.
Yes.
Like right now,
You know what I'm saying?
I haven't eaten anything yet because I'm still because you know I just got off of overtime, man. I've been fasting since 6, man, but I am starving like Marvin. But
What so Cole, what time you normally like on a regular day if you didn't have to do the overtime? What do you normally do?
if sometimes, man, me and Kurt, we got this thing with. Well, me, I start at 6 in the morning. I don't eat during the day, during school, none of
Me
that. I
neither.
work out. But then if by 5 or 6 o'clock, sometimes I'll just have something around 8. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be it. But my problem is I gotta stop snacking again because I had I had a couple of this and a couple of that. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I bought pistachios and I'm gonna get back to that. You know what I'm saying? So
That's good.
yeah,
Cool. Yo, Kurt was the one that got me on them trail mixes. Oh, that was a snack of choice, boy. He got them trail mixes. It's like, I need to start getting them trail mix. Started getting them trail mix with the mangoes in it to change up the flavor. But
this guy eats hella good, man. Oh
man.
wow,
That's one thing Kurt got me beat by a landslide. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He eats a lot better than I do. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
What's a Kai?
Yeah, nah. Well, I knew about that. I had that too, but that's good. It's a great. Go ahead, Kurt. Talk to it about it.
Tuna fish I'm talking about. This guy
About
buys
what?
that.
You guys talking about tuna fish?
Kurt buys this expensive tuna fish called a Kai tuna. I'd be like, what the freak?
Oh no, you talk about what is it called? I can't remember what it is.
Salmon or
It's
something?
tuna though. It's like the tuna from like it's real tuna, like bluefin. It's bluefin tuna, straight
Mhm.
from the ocean. Like it's like you throw it, you sear it on both sides,
It's not
and you
homegrown.
don't need to. It's not canned. It's not
Yeah.
canned. Like you buy it like a steak. You know how you got the steaks? They say you call the tuna steaks a tuna steak.
Yeah.
That piece is like literally like that thick.
Oh yeah, you
But it's
sear it
like
on all sides. You sear it
Pause.
on all sides. Is that
yeah,
what
you
do,
sear
Kurt?
it on all sides, put a little seasoning on it. Man, facts.
Mhm.
It's banging. Yeah, it's banging. I haven't had it in a while. You know what I mean? Like honestly, I think when me and my brother we eat a lot of guacamole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's like one of the best meals you can have. It's high in good fat and protein. Everything is like one of the greatest food you can ever.
Yeah, it
ever
is.
eat.
Holy
really is.
You know what
guacamole.
I'm saying? But yeah, like I do eat well, man. You know what I mean? Praise God and thank you for the funds and
To be able to
that we can
maintain,
actually
because
afford
that's
to get in this stuff. Thank you. You know what I mean,
yeah,
Lord Savior Jesus
absolutely.
Christ. Because if not, man, say
It'd
that
be
again.
tough for a lot of people. It'd be
Because yo,
tough for a
bro,
lot of people.
yeah, man, and you don't understand like when you start to really go out to these stores and stuff like that, you got to be real selective of what. First of all, of what store you're shopping from. And second of all, you really got to know what you get. Granted, we're not going to be perfect. You're not going to find everything perfect in no way, shape, or form. But if you can do at least 85, 90% of the time being selective, what store that you're getting your food from, then that's what you need to do. Me personally, I don't shop at them other, that big, I don't like this. I'm not saying no names because first of all, we ain't getting paid for it. That's one, two. I don't want to be getting, sued for it if anybody's seen it. But that big spot out there that I don't go get none of my food from out of there. That's the worst place. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's the worst place you could buy food. To me, I call it the big bodega.
Yeah.
Because that's all they really sell up in there. And people go in there, cheap meats, cheap everything up in there. Like, stay away from that over there because they serve
It's all bioengineered.
and good meat.
It's all bioengineered.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real specific and where you go. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, like even again, I will say Adams. Like go to Adams. Adams got all the best stuff. They don't. Even though they got organic or natural, they got regular stuff as well. But it's such a
that price point.
pleasant time to go in there and shop because it's very pleasant. Like you go in, you can.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That price
point that
but
they
give you a discount
present you
on
with
Wednesdays after 6.
is the price point is a little different. Also, the freshness and the flavor, and it's just you get what you pay for. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
You are what you eat. You are what you eat.
So I'm learning as I go, man. I'm learning about proteins and fats and everything. Before this, I just knew what a plate was.
Yo,
And
Chris,
the timing is everything. You know what I mean? It's because before I had an argument. I mean, a lady on the phone argued me down that it's more than just inactivity. Okay, so I was trying to explain to her what my doctor said. And for some reason, if I go to a professional that's been to school for 8 years and has been in the business for 20, and he looks at my blood work and he looks over, my habits, and he tells me 60 to 70% of your weight gain is from non-activity. If you were more of an active man, you would not have put this weight on because you're eating. The other 30% is what you're putting in it, and the time you're putting it in. I mean, pause. It's you put all those calories in at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. It doesn't matter that if you don't go to sleep and you moving around the house, dude, you're not doing nothing.
Nothing, exactly.
You're not doing nothing. Okay, you sitting up in the chair as opposed to sitting back on the couch. You still not doing nothing.
Body's at a resting state at all times.
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't move around, you ain't burning nothing. And that myth about burning calories while you sleep, That has to do with people that work out and move
Yeah,
around.
exactly.
You got to start the
that-
car
That's a
for it to
fact.
move.
Right.
If you start a car and you hit the gas and you jump out, it's gonna move a little more
Yep.
until it stops.
But
But if the car
absolutely.
is sitting there and you don't hit the gas, you don't put it in neutral or nothing, it's just gonna be sitting there.
Hmm.
That's a
Yeah.
You
fact.
got to
That's
start
a
it,
fact.
and that's you. If you can't start the calorie burn, what's gonna happen? How you gonna burn
I'm a
calories? You gonna put a suit on? You gonna get a sauna room
Mhm.
every day, and you still gonna eat 17,000 calories and expect yourself to be able to lose some weight? It's not. From my
It's not gonna
experience,
happen.
it's not gonna happen.
Not at all.
Yo,
Not
Kurt.
at all. And that's go ahead, Cole.
No, I was just gonna say sometimes people need to know how many calories a day they take in. Kurt was telling me that, yo, man, 3,500 calories a day is a pound. So
1
you might
pound.
want to, just for the world to know,
Mhm.
you guys need to start checking those packages because
Yeah.
as soon as 3,500 calories can come real quick. You know what I'm saying? So
Again, all I
And you're not even
checked out,
thinking.
the grow
all
on.
I looked at was the plate before. Even when I started to eat light, okay, let's go with the chicken leg, the thigh, and the drum. We might add another drum later once the chicken's right. Give me a dollop of greens. Give me a dollop of mac and cheese. I need some salt and pepper. I need a little hot sauce on that fried chicken that's salted. More salt, more salt. You know what I'm saying? And then you get a $300 pair of shoes. You can't fit them without socks. You got to take the sole out. That's a true story. Yo, Bill, I gotta take the sole out. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Untie them, put them on, then tie them back on, and then tie them tight. By the time I knew it was water retention, because by the time I took them off after a night out, my feet look regular.
Hmm.
And here they go back in the morning because of the amount of salt and the amount of salt intake I was allowing my body to retain water. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it all plays in hand, man. And I'm here to
Absolutely.
tell anybody that doesn't believe it. I put on a pair of shoes 2 weeks ago that when I bought them, they couldn't fit. They were sock shoes, ACGs with the sock. I had to cut an inch, and they were still too tight for me to get on. And when I went to put them on to go out, I had to take my socks off, the soles out of them, put them on, take my time, put them on, and then go out. When I came home, I kicked them off and put them in the box and never touched them until 2 weeks ago. I said, let me try them because my retention has gone. I
Right.
slid into these with socks, the soles in them, and I had room. They're almost too big.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
See,
So
I
it's
know
like,
that would see the little things.
it's the little stuff like that. Like
Yeah, man.
I have footage from October, and I hate to hog up the
Mhm.
time. I said, okay, I'm gonna start filming. And when I put
Mhm.
this up on YouTube, I'm sure there's gonna be a few people that are heartfelt because I struggled to get my leg up to put my sock on. First I gotta sit on the side of the bed, and I gotta turn sideways, and I gotta lift my foot up to get the sock on. And through it all, you can hear me breathing. This whole 50 minutes, you ain't heard me breathing.
Nope.
You understand what I'm saying? 4 months ago, I sound like Biggie. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Biggie.
Yeah.
Brooklyn. I don't do that. I don't do that no more. But it's just when you start to drop and you start to get the water and all that stuff, because like out of the 76, 78 pounds, 25, I say 15 to 20 of that first off was all water weight. Then I start burning fat because I can see it in shirts that I put on. I used to have to put on a shirt and put my hands in the shirt and fight with it, make sure it was stretched out so that it hung properly. Now I just put a shirt on, and it's only been 9 weeks.
That's hard.
See, accomplishments, man.
So it's just
Listen, it's a
little
journey.
tiny things as you go, man.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what you're doing, man. You know,
Definitely.
look at yourself in the mirror, man, and you'll start to see the difference, you know, and just don't stop, because I really do get excited, you know, when I work out, you know.
Yeah.
And tonight, you know, I worked out this morning. I got bands, so I did that this morning, and tonight I'll probably do another 30 curls, another 30 pull-ups, you know, and I'll probably get on my roller, see if I can get 5, you know, the the roller, the ab roller.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
You do that?
Yeah, I get about 5, 4.5.
Nice. Yo, bro, if you can
You know?
do that, bro, you can do anything.
Yeah.
You can do
Yeah,
that.
let me-
That's
yeah.
tough.
That
I
stuff
was
is
telling
difficult
somebody
to do.
about it. They was like, "You do 5?" I said, "Yeah, I get a tough 5. I mean, it ain't perfect form, but you know, I'll get the
Mhm.
perfect form." And they were like, "I can't do one of them."
You'll get there.
You
But,
You'll
will
definitely get there.
You just
Yo,
keep
but-
just pushing.
But let
Yeah.
me say this too. A lot of people don't know, like, since we're talking about food intake and stuff like this too, because like when I started my journey too, I started incorporating way more water and all of this. But
Hmm.
those condiments, that's what's giving everybody heart disease, cancer, putting all of that extra this. Oh, yo, when they go to the fast food restaurant, hey, give me some of that sweet and sour sauce. Nah, man, you already killing yourself because you're there. So
You got to look at what that sweet and sour sauce has in it.
Yeah.
It's major,
all that
major
stuff.
sugar. Look at
condiments
ketchup.
are like some of the worst.
Major
man.
sugar. We think it's just ketchup, just regular ketchup. People still just think it's ketchup, but it's so much sugar in that thing.
What? Let me tell you. I'll get fries
Alright.
from the Chinese place.
Oh, that's what I
I'm
wanted
call
today.
myself doing something different. I get fries from the Chinese place in that bad grease, right? When they cook them
Mhm.
perfect, there's nothing like it. I'll salt and
Mhm.
pepper them. And when you salt and pepper them in the spot, it ain't the Himalayan salt that you got at home. It's table iodized salt, the worst thing they
Yeah.
make. I'll pepper
Yeah.
them up. I'll put ketchup on them and about 2 sprigs of hot sauce. It's the best thing in the world. At the same time, it's the worst thing in the world to eat because
Yeah.
you better kick your shoes off or you bust out of them.
Yeah. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
The salt and the sugar. Okay, so you got the potatoes, which is the starch, is going to turn into sugar anyway. The
That's a
ketchup.
fact.
Yeah.
I always eat fries with my ketchup, and you know what that means? That means there's a lot of ketchup on them. That's all sugar. Just turn the
do my
sugar
dad
over
like, yeah.
and let it go. You may as well just
Yeah.
take the top off and just pour it and just eat that.
Yeah.
Eat a whole bowl of sugar. You know what I mean? So
I-
those are the things, man.
I had to check my dad last night, because unfortunately he has high blood pressure as well as diabetes. So that's just from years of just eating what he wants, whatever the case may be. But again, as African Americans, it's the same kind of even in our country, from people from the islands, we season everything down to the gristle. So that's salt upon salt upon salt. So
No.
every time you eat that stuff, your body takes it. So by the time you get to like 30, 35, you seasoned. Yes, you seasoned your body. You get what I'm saying? You seasoned. So you don't. It's funny, but you see it down to the science. You season. You're seasoning yourself. So you season yourself to what? To get high blood pressure, diabetes, with all that other stuff, and it's just like I always recommend somebody, if you want to start somewhere, start by cutting out one meal a day, whatever the meal is. Start there, cut it out, but don't just starve yourself and not eating something. Get a shake. Get a shake that has stuff inside of it that you lack, that you haven't used. So the
Daily Warrior.
Right. So those stuff that you have, the nutrients, the stuff that you need, supplement it with that, and that's your meal replacement. And start there, and then start somewhere. But it's all a process. And like I said, unfortunately, my dad, he had to go through his grind to actually be able to, But like I said, you was talking to him. I was arguing with him last night, just on like. I was like, Dad, you eating too much. He's like, his blood pressure was a little high. So I was like, what did you eat today? I'm asking him, what did he eat? Everything else. He's like, no, I didn't eat anything. I said, he's like, I gotta cut down on the rice. I was like, rice doesn't give you high blood pressure. Rice gives you sugar. He was like, no, what are you talking about? I was like, Dad, rice, it turns to sugar.
Yes,
they do.
Rice turns into sugar. It's rice that it just breaks down, and then it eventually says, no, rice is starch. I was like, you got one part right. It is starch. But guess
Yeah.
what? It
Yeah.
turns into sugar.
Sugar,
So,
man.
so
It turns
I'm
into
trying
sugar.
to educate him because he's, like I said, we're on it. Like some things are just lack of. They didn't have the tubes to actually be able to be informed with certain things. So, teaching him and showing him, and it's for us to teach so we can teach our younger ones coming behind us. You get what I'm saying? But it's just knowledge. We have knowledge. We have access to all these things that we need, and we don't use it. So, me
No.
personally, like I can't prevent everything. I can't prevent any. I can't prevent cancer. I can't prevent. If God willing, hopefully I'll never get it. But if God says, "Hey, listen, I need you to hold this," I have to hold it. So you know what I mean? It's His will. I hope I don't. I pray I don't. But like I said, I do everything that I can that I'm in control of.
Yeah.
He's in control of everything. Don't get it twisted. He's in
Absolutely.
control of everything. But the things I can do, I'ma do.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Exactly.
wake up. I do. I try to get in there every single day. And I look at honestly, I look at my peers, people that I grew up with, and just look at where they are now in life. And they live so fast at a young age. They're
Bro,
my age and they look horrible.
bro.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Facts, B.
Yeah, that's a
Fact.
whole
And it's,
Facts.
that's a whole episode.
Yeah, that's
That's a fact. That's a
And
fact.
I
What,
mean,
You
what,
know,
what's
to
the what's the
to
what's the
look at dudes
episode? Damn,
to
homie.
look at dudes that I went to
In high
school with in the
school?
80s. I'm
Bro.
yeah, man.
that's the look. I
Yeah,
mean,
man. Yeah. Honestly,
Bro.
Chris, I tell you right now, people can say, "Oh, Vil, what's good? No, damn, you ain't check. Damn, that's Vil." You can recognize me.
yeah,
I can't recognize somebody. I walk
exactly.
right by them
That's
and
what
wouldn't
that is.
even know that. I'm like, what happened? Like, what? You know what I mean? But again, I was informed. Me personally, like I said, God willing, it just directed me that way. And like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna prevent that. I'm gonna prevent the, cancer and anything else, get hit by a car. Who knows? You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like I said, he brought me to this part of my life at an early stage. And I was gonna ask you too, because when you were talking about your when you were at church with us as far as your journey, Chris, and I was just thinking while you were speaking, just my thing I had got COVID before, and to be honest with you, I thought I was gonna die. You understand?
You
Die.
that honestly, B?
I got hit bad. When I said I got hit bad, I got hit bad. And the point is, what I was trying to make is, if I didn't invest in myself way back then,
way back.
as
Where
far
would
as
you be?
way back, not even knowing, you
Yeah,
understand, not
what's
even
coming up?
knowing what would be or what will come in front of me, I probably wouldn't be here. Honestly speaking,
I never
I
got
probably wouldn't
COVID,
be here.
man.
I got it, bro. When I said I caught it at work, checked myself out at work, and I said, you know what, let me go home and see what's going on. Went back to work the next day because I felt better. I started taking stuff and I felt better the next day. So I went in and I was like, you know what, let me just go to the place and check myself out before I do anything. I did it. They said, yup, sure enough, you got it. The first 2 days, nothing. I'm good. I can handle this. That third day, bro, I was in the bed. I couldn't even speak. And every 2 seconds I had to cough. And what it was is my lungs, again, everybody knows what what COVID does. It kept filling and filling and filling up where I was unable to just breathe. And mind you, I checked myself out because, well, my dad, he's diabetic, he has high blood pressure, and he was fighting something personally. So I didn't even want to jeopardize him. So I checked myself out of the house and went straight to a hotel. And I stayed there for 13 days in the hotel by myself, nobody. You understand? So anything I was going through and
13
just went
days,
to
B?
13 days, bro.
Why didn't you let
Because I was, again, I
none of
didn't
us
want to.
know though? Like,
Yeah, listen, bro. I was trying to fight it on my own and toughen it out, and you know, like I said, my body broke all the way down and it affected me a lot. And to the point where I didn't think I was like, it was there. It was times I felt like I was like, oh snap, like I'm kind of scared. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But I think because I invested myself for so long ago, I was able to fight through
Your
what
body,
you know what can I was able to
immune
fight
system is
through.
high. Yeah,
Right,
that's
and
why I
not,
was
but
so
not
scared during the
everybody,
pandemic.
but not everybody has that same testimony. You understand? So, you know, a lot of people
But
unfortunately lost. But
that
even
fight back.
people I knew was physically fit
Yes.
lost. You
Yes.
understand? So it's, you
It
Bro,
was
know,
hit or miss. It was hit or
so
miss, and
yes,
so that
yes, sir.
you know what the cure for COVID-19 is?
What is that?
I put it on the gram. It is black seed oil and organic honey.
Yes, you
That's,
you you you
bro,
uh
that's the
you
cure.
have preached about that for a while.
Yeah,
Black
man.
seed oil is like,
Black seed
yo.
oil kill cancer on sight.
I gotta put that into my my
It
daily
does, Miss
intake.
Right.
Brown.
No, you really do. Yo, real talk. Like, I don't need no clap on my back for that. But like, real talk. 2000 November of 2017 is when I told everybody. Ever since I told everybody locally, yo, black seed oil has been a phenom. Nobody knew about that. Like nobody. I found it out just by research, things like that. Bro, it's an amazing thing, man. And something like it's a lot of things that's out there that we don't know that we
Information
can
is there.
take besides that over the but it is, but it's a lot that we can take that's not prescribable. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
Like eating
right,
off the earth, taking it from the earth. You feel what I'm saying? So I
right.
look at it like that. Like if you if you feel me, Bi? But a lot of people don't really realize it, man, because they're not educating themselves enough. You understand? Like because they really don't care. Because I think in a way, you know, a lot of people don't understand. Like back, I could say this. What you put in your body, you are what you eat. But it's the poison inside. It's the poison that's inside it that rots the mental. If you get what I'm trying to say. So which means like that taste bud is the killer. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? Because if you can get good taste and good comfort food and things like that, and then when you're growing up in the hood, you really don't care about nothing else. You don't care about
Right.
eating a colorful plate or things that just make you feel good and stuff like that. You can give a rat's about with that. But people rather eat garbage and junk food literally all day. Hence why when Big said that earlier, people that we grew up with, like for example, we're in our 40s, 45. Yo, it's people that's our age that we went to school with that look like they like 65.
Absolutely.
I'm 32, bro.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
turned 32.
real talk. You see what I'm saying though? When I
what
say
you
when the
what you just
poison
said
is
to
in the
me?
mental, he thinks he's 32.
What you just said to
You
me?
know what I'm saying?
I just turned 32.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'm sitting here like,
Listen,
wait, I
yo,
know this dude. I know this dude at least
prove me
22 years.
wrong. Yo, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, though. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, though.
Well,
Hold on, prove me wrong.
Hey, stop that over the counter stuff too.
Look,
You
look,
heard? Like, stop
look,
that
look.
over the counter. You
Look,
see
face
mine.
is glowing. I don't know what you're
That,
talking about. Yeah,
Hey,
you was
yo,
you was
niggas call me Benjamin Button.
you was always my big brother.
Yeah, they call me Benjamin.
but hold on though, hold on. Be a little quiet. That's what you need, Hey yo, but now I'm saying though, but like yo, that's what happens. Like when I see a lot of people that we know, like Big said, dudes is looking at us like we literally are in our 30s, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like even when and people will come up to me like, dang, twin, like, yo, y'all really look like dang. But I'm like, yo, all it is discipline. If you take a little bit of discipline
And love yourself.
and yeah, exactly. But put Christ first.
Amen.
And that's what I was gonna tell you, Vil. Like when you was in that hospital, when you was in the hotel, you was in there Christ was seeing you through. You feel what I'm saying? Like you was
Yeah.
like
Absolutely.
because of how we treated our bodies over the last pretty much 20 years.
20 years, yo.
You
It's
feel
20
what I'm
years.
saying?
Right,
So,
right, right.
but Christ pushed you on that extra when you went into that hotel for that 13 days because
Right.
you were in there by yourself. I
Right.
bet you got a lot to learn from
I
that.
did
You know what I mean?
self-evaluation,
Yes.
looking at things and, maintaining, try to be, stress-free. But like I said, started analyzing a lot of things. I had a couple of, good people, that was by me, just guide me through. But, like I said, it was definitely, like, whoa, like, oh, I hope I don't get that again. And I did.
Yeah,
And and it was like I never had it. 3 days and I was out. It was done. It was over. You know what I mean? But my body already got immune to it and, was able to fight through if I got it again. But like I said, a lot of people, unfortunately, wasn't able to be as, lucky as I was, this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, B.I.G., you all right over there, bro? Like,
Yeah, go ahead, keep going. Yeah, I had to, go ahead and get a quick trim
but
on,
man. I think this was a good topic today, man.
It was.
I think Big was trying to tell us he had hair and we don't. I think that's what Big was saying.
Nah, facts.
We
Nah, it is what
Hey,
it is.
listen, I cut my hair. Listen, guys, I cut my hair off about 8 weeks ago when I had the surgery. It's coming back in a little bit right in here. You can see like right down here, it's not growing. Maybe because that's my forehead. But like where hair grows, you can see it's plentiful.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yep. You heard a jab, right? That was, you heard it. Okay.
I sit right
I
here where
make
hair
sure I
grows.
wasn't just me catching it.
Facts. But that's a good thing though, man. Like I didn't know you was, no hotel for 13, bro. We could at least watch you some tea or something, my brother.
Nah, that's all good, brother. Listen,
mean,
God guided me through and a couple of good people, guide me through. So I was able to fight through it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it affected everyone differently. But, like I said, that was a dark time for a lot of people and a lot of self-evaluating for a lot of people those times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes. And I'm glad your mental was at least good too. You feel
Absolutely.
me?
Absolutely.
Because
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it affected me a little bit, but not to the point. Like I said, everyone that has had it, it definitely took something from you. I don't care what no one said. That COVID took something from everyone. So, unfortunately, mine isn't as severe where it's noticeable. Like some people, their breathing is totally different. Now, I don't want to make it a COVID conversation, but like I said,
we can talk. We can talk about it. Yeah,
you know what I mean? But, like I said, again, I was able to invest, like I said earlier in my journey to be able to go through that process that, God had planned for me. And I didn't know it. I didn't know it at the time. He was like, yo, bro, I need you to start working out now. Because I'll tell you, something's about to put on your lap that you don't think is, So,
man, look,
like I said,
look how you was able to battle. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying.
You were able to battle through that, man.
That was Jesus.
Yeah, man.
I fight with bronchitis every year, man. I ain't had no battle or nothing. You know what I mean?
Really?
Nothing. I haven't as much as wheezed. That one time I went to the gym, I went too heavy, on that treadmill. I caught my breath when I got home, but I was good. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't had no problem, nothing. My dude at work was like, yo, I don't hear you breathing heavy anymore. So
yes, sir.
I'm on the right track. I'm happy I did it again. I can't have any alcohol. You know me. I'm King Champagne. I can't drink. You know what I mean? But I'll deal with it. Listen, I told my sons the other day, man. I said, listen, I'll put up with a year of absolutely nothing if I can add 10 years on.
That's
absolutely.
You know so we're gonna do what we can do, man. Keep it moving. And hey, I'm disciplined. Anybody around me, you can do whatever you want. I will not be tempted.
Yo, Chris, let me know when I can join you in that gymnasium real quick. You know what I mean? I like to
Okay.
get a journey. I like to be in one of those videos. Cause you make some nice videos, bro. Like on front, the
Here's
editing.
a health tip.
That's like top. I was like, "Damn, yo, where did Chris know how to do that stuff?" I was like, "This is fly."
Yo,
I
son,
want to
you
get
know
in
what?
one of those videos.
You know, I do it all on the phone.
Yo, listen,
I do it
tech
all on the
savvy,
iPhone.
man.
Well,
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Here's a health tip.
Yeah.
Here's a health tip.
Okay,
Yo,
got
Here's a
you.
health tip. Stay
hey,
away
I'm
from
quick with it. I'm quick with
information.
it, Bill. I'm quick with it.
Here's a
I
health
appreciate
tip.
it, Bill, man. I will. I'll
I'm
give you my.
catching the bar. I'm catching the
Hey,
bars.
Hey,
Okay.
send me your number, man, and I'll put you in. I'll put you in. I'll let you guys know when I'm going out there, man. And the thing about it is, like, you guys are farther advanced than me. Like when I go with Larry or when I see
Listen, it ain't
SJ out
about
there,
that.
it's
Mm.
it's when it's walking in
Word.
the gym with somebody.
Listen,
That,
Yeah.
you know,
absolutely.
and every time I walk in with somebody, it's not that I don't go hard when I'm there, but I'm more
hmm
focused. Like for instance, if I'm on the
Listen,
treadmill and I get 3/4 of a mile by myself, I get a whole mile with somebody else.
That's
You know what
dope.
I'm
That's
saying?
dope.
I get
That's
3
yeah,
sets by myself. I get 4 in because I know somebody I walked in the gym with is getting it in. You feel me? It's all up here. It's all
oh,
up here.
mental. Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
90%,
Even
bro.
even watching your video, I was like, wow. You know what? Let me go get this money. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, you get what I'm saying? It's yo,
Each
regardless
one,
of the
teach
fact,
one.
teach one. You know what I mean? So it's motivation for all of us. You know what I mean? Even though we're
Yeah.
at, wherever we are in our journeys, it's still motivation. You know what I mean? So like I said, like I want to get some of that money with you over there. So let's,
Plus
one of
I
these
need
days we can
somebody
pop.
when I get back next week. One day next week, I need somebody to help me with that rowing machine because I'm on
That
the
rowing machine is the best.
yeah, I wanna learn how to because I gotta balance myself. I'm just learning how to balance
hmm
myself on treadmill. I can walk
Yeah.
Right.
on the street, but on that treadmill, it's a different beast. It's like
Yes,
I
sir.
Yeah,
don't know if
man.
I'm gonna fall. Again, I'm scared of heights, so anything moving is gonna throw me off.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
I
yeah, I'll definitely
actually,
make sure I get your number, Bill, so we
yeah.
can
Got you.
make this happen. You might be how long you had your phone?
Yo, if you didn't change your number, I
Big
still got
Chris,
your number.
Okay,
Big,
no, I
Cause
ain't changed my
I
number
got
20
my
years.
number since then I got it.
Yo,
Yep.
before we sign off, I got a little health tip. Cancer is inflammation. Cancer is mucus. So you might want to just dig in and get yourself some peppermint tea. That's like one of the #1 battles of mucus. Because, the community, everybody's walking around with that little gargle, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
With mucus in the middle of their throat. That's a lot of candy fried chicken. So, I'm telling you, whoever out here eating that stuff, man, cancer is inflammation, man. Get you some peppermint tea and some black seed oil, man. Put some years on your life. So
I'm gonna co-sign that too, because I stopped fried foods January 20th, right? I ain't coughed up
100%.
no phlegm since January 19th.
Yo,
Look
that's
at
that's
that.
fire.
what
You feel
about,
me?
son.
But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna
Look
end
at that.
mine because we way over on time. I know you guys are savvy, GQ. You guys are fashion savvy and all of that. What I'm gonna need
Stop
you to do is
talking about me like that, Chris.
go on. I need you to go on to Amazon and get you a few of these and
Word.
put them in your pocket and and keep yourself nice and fresh. You feel me?
Hey, yo, I got Prada Ocean for that, man.
Yo, what's the matter with this man,
Yo,
bro?
just having fun with you guys, man. Just having fun with you guys, man. Hey, listen, man. It's all love, man.
Hey yo, that's a shameless plug. They better get us something on that too. Real
Yeah,
talk.
for
They better
sure.
get us something
For
on that
sure.
for all our 10,
For sure.
you know what I mean? Our 89 subscribers. But yo,
Yeah,
listen, you could have been anywhere in the world and you were here with us tonight. I want to wish everybody a good night. Yo, don't forget to put Jesus Christ in your life all day, every day. I would like to thank my brother Anvil for coming on as a guest tonight. It was our pleasure, you know what I mean, to have you on. And everybody enjoy the rest of the night. Be blessed, man. All right.
Make sure you text me, Phil. Make sure you text me.
All right,
you, bro.
Hey, yo, man.
All right, guys.
Listen, Big Chris, I'm starting to feel away because I asked you about working out every day.
Yeah. I just gotta get
It's
out there.
different,
I
though.
told you what we getting ready to do.